Dear Future Life, I hope this letter finds you well, and that you're aging with the utmost grace and beauty. It's midwinter, 2021, and for the better part of the last year, we've been in lockdown. I started taking my camera out to document some of my bike rides, as a way to give me something to work on. If for nothing else, I hope it helps you remember some of the weird things that I do for fun. Because we're not allowed to travel, I set off from the house. I'm finding that we have some pretty interesting terrain right out the front door. A lot of the routes can be pretty similar, but I try to make each one a little different from the last. And I'm messing around with different bike setups to try to keep things fresh. Riding muddy trails full of deep ruts on a rigid bike can add just the right amount of spice. Sometimes I ride out into the woods without much of an agenda and just hang out in the trees. I'm developing a real soft spot for the mossy forests. It can be very therapeutic to just sit there and not think about anything. Maybe a little hippy-dippy, but it really is nice and relaxing. Other times I try to link together routes that shouldn't really be stitched together, usually with some creative line choices mixed in, i.e. some hiker-biking and maybe a bit of bushwhacking. I try not to let the dampness and cold of the winter get the best of me. But the truth is, motivation can be hard to find when the temps are hovering right around freezing, and it's hard to tell if what's falling from the sky is rain, snow, or some combination of both. No matter the weather, it's nice to escape the monotony of being inside, even if it's just for a few hours at a time. In Scotland, people can be very quick to tell you they can have 4 seasons in one day. Something they don't tell you, though, is how hard it can be to get your gloves back onto your hands when they're already soaking wet. Seriously, it's so challenging. Hopefully, in the super distant future, you'll be able to look back on this and get that warm and fuzzy nostalgic feeling. Maybe COVID and lockdowns will just be a distant memory. Most of all, I hope you still enjoy riding strange trails on the wrong bike, getting lost in the woods, and getting lost in your own head. Sincerely yours, present day, frozen toad, lockdown fatigue, Mike.